Hey guys, this is Blackheart, and I'm bringing you some COD 4 gameplay. This is a free-for-all on Crash. The purpose of this gameplay is to give you guys some insight into how I got my start in the video gaming world. I originally started on PC, but I don't count that because I had no way of playing multiplayer. On PC it was also COD 4, but my computer wouldn't let me get onto the multiplayer system for some reason. My computer friend actually tried to describe it to me once, but I'm an idiot and couldn't figure out what he was talking about. But then I bought my Xbox and I played COD 4 on that I had 3 or 4 hours of gameplay time on to COD 4 when I got the Modern Warfare 2 disc. So technically, COD 4 is my first-person shooter, and I did play this for some time, even while I was playing Modern Warfare 2. But I learned everything on Modern Warfare 2, if that makes any sense. I learned my style. I learned the best ways to play a COD game, and just how even the multiplayer. I'd never experienced multiplayer gameplay before. Online multiplayer gameplay, I should say. And I learned it through Modern Warfare 2. Now, that obviously made me very defensive, so I came back to COD 4, and I have been playing that for the past day, actually, and just to get this video. And my KD originally on COD 4 was about a .44-ish, and I have more than doubled that, actually, just with the 6 or 7 games I played today to get it up to a .92. So it's almost to a 1, and that's just with 4 hours of playtime in today. But whenever I would play COD 4, I mainly stuck with the assault rifles, which was a bad idea, apparently. I mainly used the M16, but whenever I was going automatic, I'd use the M4 silence. I've always loved silence rifles in first-person shooters, even though my history with first-person shooters isn't that long, because it keeps you stealthy, and that's one of the main things that keeps you alive, and I don't like dying. I get pissed off basically every time I die, but then I have to tell myself if it was a legitimate reason why I died or not, to calm myself back down. Normally it's a legitimate reason, and I get myself under control. I play these games to have fun. Sometimes I take them too seriously, though. But yeah, that's all I have to say about my gaming career, I guess. My real name is Jared, and I just turned 15 on July 4th. My birthday is on Independence Day, for anybody that is in the U.S. And my sister's birthday is actually Valentine's Day, which is kind of cool. We are a family of holidays. But I'm currently going into 9th grade, and I play 2 sports in my high school. I've played football for the past 8 years, and I have recently become my team's fullback. Last year was my first year playing fullback, and I didn't get that much time in. 1, because it was my first year, and 2, because there were 3 fullbacks for our team. Now, that was the 7th and 8th grade team, but we also played for the 9th grade team. I was the biggest fullback, and I was a power runner. The other 2 were smaller and were finesse runners. In 7th and 8th grade, you don't need so much of a power runner, you need more of a finesse runner, so I didn't get to play that often. But in 9th grade, it becomes more about brute force. So whenever we'd help out the 9th grade team, because they didn't have enough players, they had 5 players, I always was their fullback. And this year, going into 9th grade, I know that I'll get to play more, even though I haven't been to a single practice yet, because I do musicals. And you guys are all going to call me fag for this, but I don't really care. I like women. I do our school's musicals, and last year it was Grease. Last year I had the role of Sunny, who is one of the five main greasers. He's the Italian one, if anyone would realize what I was saying by that. But as of right now, I'm actually doing Damn Yankees at Butler Musical Theater Guild. I have the role of Henry in that, who is one of the main baseball players, one of the 8 main baseball players. And it's actually going pretty well. I didn't think it would, just because it was my first amateur theater attempt, and I just didn't think it was going to go well, but it's going pretty well. We open this Friday, which is July 16th, and I'm pretty psyched about that. I've been in probably 5 musicals so far. I started in 5th grade, 4 with the high school, and this one, so yeah, 5 musicals. But before that, I did stage crew for them, and that was 3 years of stage crew. So I've been on stage for probably 8 years of my life, and yeah. The second sport I play with my high school is track. I haven't actually started track. This is the first year I'm allowed to play track with my school's sports system. You have to be in 9th grade to try track. I'm going to do hurdles, and I don't know how well that's going to work out. I'm a fairly short guy, so it's going to be difficult for me to jump them, but I'm a strong runner, and I can jump remotely high. So I'm going to try this out, and it'll keep me in shape for football, which musical doesn't normally do. Yeah. Musicals, even though they're not nearly as physical as football and some other sports, I would say they're more physical than baseball and bowling. I guess bowling is not a good example, but any non-contact sport, if that makes sense. I know baseball is considered a contact sport, but there's a difference between a contact sport and a contact sport, if you understand me. Anyway, musicals with the dancing and the breathing techniques actually do take a lot of athletic ability. I have been the dance captain for my school for the past 3 years. Our choreographer is actually considering retiring this year, and he's one of my best friends, so that's going to be very saddening if he does that. But it's his choice, and he's going through a lot, so love you, Bob. Other than that, I don't really know what to tell you guys about myself. I ride my bike all the time. I don't want to say every day, because that's not true, but probably 4 days out of the week. And I ride it at least 6 miles whenever I ride it. And more than likely more than that. It's 2 miles to the end of my road, 1 mile down to my high school. I ride around my high school for a half an hour, and then I ride back, or hang out in my town. Well, I'm out of time, and I'll talk to you guys later. This is Blackheart. Bye.